everyone, I'm Lexi. I'm a part-time reseller and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to share with you my favorite Amazon finds for my reselling business. I do have a lot of things that I bought off of Amazon related to my business, but today I'm just going to share with you some of like the cheaper, smaller finds that I bought and can't believe that I went so long without, or I buy consistently. I do have bigger items like my lights and everything I got off of Amazon, but I think these things are something that you can definitely just add to your cart whenever you have a little bit extra money, and they'll really help your reselling business. So let's get into it. Also, I would like to say, if you hear some chewing or anything in the background, my kid is in the room. He's 4, he's wild, and I apologize, but we're just gonna power through, okay? So the first thing, they're these Scottie Peelers. So like, and I think it's a set of 4. I'm missing the blue one because my kid stole it. But what they are is like, this one's metal. And then these other 2 are plastic, and they're different thicknesses, and they're really good for getting labels off of things like stickers. I like them because I can stick these in my cleaning photography cart that I keep by me when I do my pictures, and I can just, you know, price sticker off super easily. Some people swear by like heat guns or blow dryers, and I'm sure that they work as well. However, like having to have one of those plugged in, you know, at that time, to me, I could definitely see if you're going to sit down and take off a bunch of stickers, but like just on the daily, these are way more accessible, super easy. And I don't know how much I spent, but I'm going to do a Amazon thing here so you can know how much I spent on them. But I love them, and I love that there are several of them so that your kid can steal one and you still have some. Okay, so these next things I have are for shoes. And sorry, my cat is meowing too. Keep pushing through. And they're to help your shoes to stand up better. So like, I don't have any really good sandals right now to show you how amazing these things are, but as you can see, the difference is when you put it in there versus it can be pretty flat. Like I said, I wish I had some really good sandals to show you how much of a difference these can make. They're super cheap, and they come in a pretty big pack. I think I got like 10 or 15 of them, which is great because they are kind of fragile, so they can break, and you have a bunch more. Some people have some that are like foot shaped, and there's lots of different kinds. These were literally the cheapest, that's why I picked them up, and they have worked for me. I have actually only broken one, and it was totally my own fault trying to shove it in without loosening some straps. But anyway, these are great to take pictures and help with the shoes that are super strappy, because sometimes they just look so flat and frumpy without something to keep those straps up. Next, I cannot believe that I went 2 years at least without these. When I bought them and tried them out, it is an absolute game changer. They are adjustable hangers for plus size or men's or just larger clothes. They're incredible. They're incredible. I love selling plus size clothes. I'm a bit on the bigger side, so I know how hard it can be to find bigger clothes. So I love buying it and reselling it to people. And they can look so bad on a normal hanger, or like a regular sized hanger. They can look terrible because you're not actually seeing the entire piece of clothing. And here you go. This is it. It also works for things that have like awkward straps or like cold shoulders and everything. So wow, I love them. Came in a pack of 6 for a great deal, and these are absolutely just like must-haves if you sell plus size clothing, or like I said, men's clothing. So sticking with the hanger trend, this hanger holder, wow, I love it. So as you can see, this is what it looks like with hangers on there, and it can fit a lot. So this is only 5 of them. I think I can fit like 30 or 40. And this is what it looks like without the hangers. I am almost positive this thing was $6, $5 or $6, $7, something like that. And it comes all apart and you have to assemble it. It has made the biggest difference because, I mean, it's cheap, right? You pay for quality. But all I did was put some glue in the places where I glued it together, basically. Instead of just snapping it together, I added glue. It's such a big difference. Now I feel totally confident in carrying 30 or 40 hangers around. I love having this, and I keep talking about getting a second one because I like it so much. That way I could have one for whenever I take my items off the hangers when I'm photographing. Like when I have my photography set up, I have this at the end of the little circle. So I take off my item off the hanger, put the item in the bin that I'm currently using, and then I put the hanger on here, and they aren't just like strung all around my room or in a very precarious stack where they just fall over, and that's never fun. They get tangled. So yeah, I have several different kinds of hangers too. See, these are 2 different kinds, you can see. This one has that part right there, and then this one doesn't. They both fit. I have not gotten a hanger that doesn't fit yet. I don't think my plus size hangers fit because of the shape that they are, but that doesn't deter me from loving this thing. So like I said, it's super cheap. Add a little bit of glue to it and it is definitely worth it. Okay, so the last few things I want to talk about have to do with packaging and your shipping supplies. So for Poshmark, and sometimes I do it for eBay and Mercari. I guess it just kind of depends on my mood, the item, how much time I have. But definitely for Poshmark, I wrap my items in white tissue paper. I've done colorful tissue paper in the past, and then I learned that if that tissue paper gets wet, it can bleed. So then I just stick to white, and it's actually easier. It's cheaper. I get 2 different sizes. I get a 15 by 20 inches, and then a 20 by 30 for bigger items. I use them to wrap things. I use them as filler paper, and the prices are great. Like I said, I'll put them right here. And it comes in huge amounts, so they last for a really long time. Highly recommend. Like I said, there are tons of color options too if you want to go that route, but do remember that the color can bleed if something happens and it gets wet. The last thing I want to talk about with shipping and everything are poly mailers. So as you know, with Poshmark, you can use the free supplies that USPS has, and that they will ship them to your house for free, and I definitely use all of those supplies. However, you cannot do that for eBay and Mercari and other platforms if you're shipping things first class. You cannot use priority shipping supplies, priority mail shipping supplies to ship things first class, and you also can't use priority mail shipping supplies to ship things like FedEx or UPS, right? So you're gonna need some like normal poly mailers if you're shipping clothing, items like that on eBay or Mercari or a different platform. So I like these. They're fun. For the 8" by 10" poly mailer, I like to keep it under 15 cents a mailer, which there's tons of options like that. And then for this one, I only have one. This is the only print I have of this size. I don't use them often, but they have come in handy. I don't like, I mean, cheaper than 15 cents, obviously. And then I really like having this larger size, which I don't know how big it is. I think it's like 10 by 20 maybe or something. These are dogs. Like, how cute. And like I said, I think it's like 20 cents a mailer. I try to keep it under for this one, but it really does come in handy for bulky but light things that you're still not going to ship priority mail and you need first class. So those are my favorite small purchases from Amazon for my reselling business. Like I said, I definitely have some bigger things I purchased that I love, but if y'all want to hear that, I can definitely make another video about it. But I think these are something, like I said, add into your cart and see how they work for you. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please comment below if you use any of these things or you have some of your favorite Amazon finds for reselling, because I'm constantly looking for new ways to improve my business, make it more efficient and everything, and I would love to hear things that you enjoy. But thanks Again, thumbs up if you like it and subscribe if you haven't, and I will see y'all all next time. Bye.